This portion of Montana Free was brought to you by Built Bar. If you want to eat something that actually tastes decent, not like cardboard and ground up garbage, you need to head over to Built.com. Make your selections. They got some outstanding ones, let me tell you. Then once you get that done, at checkout, make sure that you use Montana Free as your promo code, and you'll get 10% off your current order and any order after that, because I guarantee you you're going to order more. Head over to Built.com, check them out. They have some other stuff too, pour in some broth, all that kind of fun stuff. It's, I'm telling you, the cookie dough ones. Ugh. Anyway, yeah, check them out. Built.com, Montana Free promo code, save yourself 10% on your next order.
How in the heck is everybody doing? I know I said I was going to stay off air. I'm sorry. I fibbed a little bit. I miss you guys. What can I say? By the way, hello to everybody over on DLive, and hello over on Foxhole. Looks like we have a few folks over there also. Uncle Krusty, thank you for the diamond. And Daily, celebrating your 1 month. Congratulations. So a few things. Today was a good day, if you're a fan of the Second Amendment. Sure does appear like, well, it kind of looks like Kyle Rittenhouse is gonna be, well, what can you say? He'll be not having to worry so much anymore. Give me just a second here. I gotta refresh my... For some reason my chat is glitching out here. And if it doesn't come up, oh well. I got Foxhole chat working and now my other one doesn't. That's nice. Anywho, I can still see you guys, so... Yeah. The Kyle Rittenhouse thing's looking good. The prosecuting attorneys look like idiots, so that's a plus. I don't think that kid has nearly as much to worry about as he used to, let's put it that way. So... Yeah, exactly. One easy money, how's it going? But yeah, I don't know what's all going on with the, that's gonna drive me nuts now. And Uncle Krusty's gonna give me crap until I fix it. How much you want to bet? I'll try refresh one more time here. If it doesn't come up, there we go. Now we got it working. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Too bad he can't... Well, he might be able to countersue. Depends on what they... Depends on how far the prosecuting attorneys took it to. Sounds like there was a little bit of coercion, according to this. One of the recent witnesses today. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it all turns out. So the insulation is going well as insulating can go. It's, yeah, about what I expected. Horribly itchy, a pain in the ass to cut. But, do we got any snow in Montana? Not up in my neck of the woods. We're getting snow up in the mountains, but nothing here so far. Hasn't really cooled off enough yet. It's getting cold at night, but not enough during the day to hold any snow. In fact, I can, let's see here. Let's just look. Survey says, yeah, it's 50 degrees out right now. Feels like 45. We got nothing in the forecast. 47, 44, and then back up into the 50s, so we'll be all right for a while. You can, if you can prove that it was found it incorrectly there. Cresty, you can sue the government. Robert, you got 4 inches of snow today? Jeez. Yeah. No thanks, buddy. You can keep it. Cut my hair, you filmed it. What? My hair's too long? Oh. Yeah, it's getting a little long. A little long in the tooth. It'll be alright. Jesus, good lord, I realized that I look like a damn ghost here. Hold on a second. See if that's any better. Now I have the shadow of the microphone. But yeah, no, it was a long-haired hippie. It was a pretty good day all the way around, I'm thinking, for freedom in general. Montana, of course, is staying the course on the mandates, making sure that businesses are fully aware that it's unconstitutional, and that it's not going to be held up very well in Montana. So that's a plus. Let's see, what else happened today? I got done with a meeting that I had that was pretty important, and I think it went okay. I'll know more by the end of the week, but the long-haired hippie. No animals. No, it's, I don't know, it's been a little too warm to put one on the ground, and not that I haven't had the chance, I just haven't seen the right one yet. They're the ones that started the riots, yeah. I don't know how you would go about suing an organ. Well, you might be able to. BLM is incorporated. I don't think Antifa is yet. Yeah, George Soros. Good luck suing him. Terry, we're talking about the Kyle Rittenhouse trial. I got to listen to most of that today while I was upstairs working, and it didn't sound good, let's put it that way, for the prosecuting attorneys. They caught themselves in a little bit of a pickle, but we'll see how it goes. I'm not going to say, in this day and age, you can't say justice is going to be served, because it's not a guarantee by any means. So, you don't watch the news, it's depressing. Yeah, I get that. I have trouble myself, but sometimes you gotta watch the news to see what the hell's going on. Let me lift this light up here, hold on a second. Well, maybe I can. Good lord. Stand's a little stiff. But yeah, Daily, did you get a chance to look at those t-shirts yet? I see the Let's Go Brandon sticker. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see how it all turns out. Like I said, I'm not counting my chickens before it hatches, but it's looking pretty good. And I saw the Supreme Court was thinking about taking up a case on concealed carry, so that might get interesting. I know here in Montana we don't really have we have concealed carry. You can file for it, but it's really so you can carry it into some areas where they tell you shouldn't, but like federal, state buildings, bars, restaurants, stuff like that. But hell, we can constitutional carry, so we can have it on us at any time. And here's the thing: if you keep it concealed, who the hell knows when you got it and when you don't? To me, it's a perfect plan. But I don't know. Yep. We should all be able to carry anywhere, anytime. I agree. Your guns are attached to your shoulders. Oh, good lord. Smokey? I don't know about you. That's... So West Virginia, you can get a concealed carry to carry anywhere outside of West Virginia. But it's illegal to carry in West Virginia. Well, that's thinking there. Yeah, there's one thing about Montana. I'll say in the recent history, it's gotten freer than it was, and we were doing pretty well. Yours are too big to conceal. Well, Molly, that's good. I'm glad to hear your mom's getting a conceal. I think everybody should. I think everyone should be well trained and well armed. Constitutional carry in state, okay. Yeah, I think Uncle Krusty, what is it? It's Ohio, Arizona. There's like 3 states that you can pick up as a concealed carry, and you're covered for 90% of the U.S. Dropped your permit because you don't leave the state much, yeah. And I don't know how that would work. I should look up in Montana's laws if our constitutional carry would cover me outside of the state. I don't think it would, but... Yeah, shotgun racking, and yeah, God dang, I can't remember how many times I went to high school with a shotgun and a long gun, both in my frickin' rack in the back window. Never thought anything of it, and nobody at the school ever thought anything of it. You know, it was just, hell, we're going hunting after school, so we got the guns in the truck, so we don't have to run home. Gotta buy her a new purse. Oh, yeah. Actually, I want to say it's Browning, if I remember correctly. Makes some... That's the purse that I looked at for my wife. They make some nice looking purses for concealed carry. Carry your 44 mag with an 8-inch barrel. I don't know about that. Yeah, no one at the school cared. Wasn't anything to them. Hell, it was normal. But yeah, I don't know. It would be great, Krusty, if we all got together and felt that way, but you're going to be hard pressed to find that many folks. Yeah, the first thing stolen is a purse, but these have quick access pockets on the outside that usually 9 times out of 10, you know, well, I guess purse snatchers are one thing, but if you're in a situation where you have time to draw, it's pretty quick. Now, nothing really beats, on your person. And there's some pretty decent concealed holsters out there anymore that are pretty comfy. Even for a big guy like me, and I'm not... Usually inside the waistband is not easy. But you can do it. Boob guns should be a thing. I wonder if you could rig something up like that. Well, I bet you could. Put some thought into it. I don't know how would you pull the trigger? Have to drop an ice cube down the shirt or something? No, I'm just kidding. Strike that. Smokey, I don't doubt that you still wear parachute pants on special occasions. I could believe that. Jockstrap 9. Just don't want an accidental discharge, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I don't know. It's there's small glimmers of hope, but don't get me wrong, guys. We still got a fight ahead of us. Hopefully, more and more people are getting ready for that fight. But we will see very soon. Good Lord, my wife was at Sam's Club tonight, and I told her to pick up some russet potatoes, the big ones for baking. And she called me back and she goes, "How bad do you want these potatoes?" And I'm like, "They're potatoes. Why?" She said they're $7.49 a bag. Oh, Jesus. They're more than doubled. That's great. Saw somewhere ribeye steak was $19.95 a pound. That's... Don't blame the cattle ranchers. They ain't getting the money off it, I can tell you that. Can't find bullets for a 6.5. Well, do you reload or? Should have gotten a 308. I don't know. I got two of them. You want one? Give me just a second here. Damn dog keeps going upstairs. I don't want her rolling in the insulation. Get bullets for a 204. Yeah, powder and primer, good luck. Powder and primer for small rifle primer is pretty damn hard to find. 204. What kind of powder are you looking for? I did see where they were selling out. I haven't seen who was buying it though first. That'll be interesting. First rifle was a 243. Okay, so a neck down 308. Well, kind of neck down 308. I taught you how to make a slingshot. Yeah. Well, that'll put food on your plate for a little while. API powder with different numbers? Okay. So who in the heck makes API gunpowder? Let's see here. ADI. Okay, I was a little confused. I'm like, API. I've never heard of API, but ADI World Class Powder. All right, let's see here. And this is the only powder you can get. Well, that sucks. Trust your bow. Yeah, a bow is a good thing to learn. Actually, we should do that. You know what? I'm going to write that down. You guys ever looked at making a PVC bow? You know how to, like, white PVC plastic pipe? If you bend it right, you can get a 3/4 inch stick of PVC that ends up being about a 65-pound draw recurve. Yeah, maybe we'll have to. Maybe we'll do that one night. We'll do improvised weapons. Yeah, the imported stuff. Powder here in general is hard to get. Made blowguns as a kid. Yeah, blowguns are alright for small animals. I was looking at something that, you know, if you had to, would take down a deer. 65-pound recurve would handle a deer. You made a cannon on your mini lathe? There you go. Now I got a funny story about that. When I was quite a bit younger, I was working for a trailer shop over in South Dakota called Trailese. And at the time, I was building drop goosenecks. They're the trailers that you usually see hauling excavators that have that neck that comes off, and then you can drive on the trailer and the neck comes back and picks it up. Anywho, we had in the front of these trailers, there's what's called bullet points. And that's what lines up the neck as you're backing the neck back onto the trailer. And in those bullet points, they were encased in a hard bushing that was about, yay big around. Well, we used to, we cut everything, so we had it all in raw material. And I may or may not have bought a stick. Well, it was like a 4-foot leftover stick of this. It was a little bit thicker than Schedule 80 bushing material. And the boss wanted to know what the hell I wanted to do with it. Yeah, no, I ain't telling him. I said, I just have some projects at home. Well, we ended up making a breech loaded 4-foot cannon out of this piece of bushing material. Had to thread it back, so you could swab it fully Put your fuse in, screw the back on, drop your fuse in, and dump her full of frickin' black powder and touch her off. Well, it was really cool to shoot it just blank, put some powder in there and stuff a wad of, hell, usually we used paper towel or whatever was around and just stuff it down and pack it tight, just so you had a pretty good boom. And I had this brilliant idea, because my stepdad was notorious for, he always saved the damn stainless steel ball bearings out of spray cans, the rattle cans. He'd bother to leak it all the way out and then cut it open and take the freaking little ball out. He had just a bucket of these damn things, because at the time he was working for a Case International dealership, so they were always touching up, wheels and anything like that. So they always had little empty cans of spray paint around. I went, I just wonder, it's about the right size. And those family Campbell soup cans, the bigger round ones, or like the Bush baked bean cans, they were just perfect side where I could pack them. This is horrible. I shouldn't even be telling this story. I could put a paper wadding around the can and drop it into the barrel, and it fit nice and snug the whole way down. Well, if you take one of them cans and you empty them out and you fill it full of ball bearings, you essentially make a cannon with grape shot. Grape shot is this basically a oversized shotgun with 3/8 inch ball bearings. And yeah, we stuffed it down, touched that son of a bitch off, and about a quarter mile away we shredded a Russian olive tree that was down on the creek bottom. We were aiming it towards the creek bottom because we knew there was a pretty good berm on the other side, and wasn't going to go any further than that. About 2 days later, the sheriff shows up at my house. And he went in, of course, my stepdad went to school with the sheriff. They were rivals, actually, in basketball. And he shows up at the house, and needless to say, I wasn't able to keep that for very long after that, but damn, it was fun for the little while we had it. I still want to make another one of these days. Oh yeah, corn out of a potato gun? Yeah. My cousin built a potato launcher one time, or a spud gun, what we used to call them. And I don't know why, but they wanted to see how far the damn thing would shoot. So they took it over to the football field in town, because they thought, what the hell, it's all hashed off. Didn't go more than 100 yards. And they sprayed that bastard full of ether. And if you know a spud gun, it's just basically a PVC pipe with a cap on the back, and I think, if I remember right, he used an igniter out of a barbecue grill. You could just, snap cap it, basically. He shot that son of a bitch off, and it went plumb out of the field and hit a neighbor's car and dented the damn door. His dad whipped his ass up one side and down the other. But they got to pay for a door, so those kids worked a summer for free. But it was funny. I thought it was funnier now. It wasn't me that did it, so of course it was funny. The Russians are responsible for everything. Yeah, Russian Olive Gate. But yeah, it was. We've done some really stupid shit when we were kids. Got to talk to the game warden a few times. The only reason I got off of one issue was we were raising turkeys at the time, and well, if you've ever been around any bird hunters or anybody that's raised birds or basically anybody that's been out in the country, we hate chicken hawks and owls. Hey, Amethyst Cat, how's it going? So, my stepdad and I came up with this brilliant idea. We had a gate post that was an old telephone pole. And I'm talking the skinny, like 6 inch at the bottom, 4 inch at top, kind of old telephone poles. And at the time, we were doing a little trapping on the side, and I asked my stepdad, hey, what would happen if we put one of these muskrat pelts on top of that pole? What do you think those hawks and owls would do? He said, oh, they'd come down and at least try to investigate it and see what the hell it is. I said, oh, okay. So what do you think about putting a foot trap up on top of that pole? Well, needless to say, we were shortly after that. We put a muskrat trap up on top of the pole, and we had welded a fairly heavy log chain onto it. And we drove. I'm telling you my secrets here. We drove a nail into the post so it would hold the weight off of the chain, and cut the head off of it. Well, when Mr. Chicken Hawk would come down and try to grab a hold of that muskrat that was on top of the pole, he'd find himself in a foot trap. And when he would try to fight and take off, that log chain would slowly slide off that nail and drag him right to the ground, where they were fairly easy pickings for me. Well, usually we tried to make sure to get that trap off the pole by, beginning of dove season. Because usually that's when the game wardens start rolling around, We forgot it. And evidently, while I was at school and everybody was at work, the game warden decided to come over to the house and do a little snooping around, because there happened to be a chicken hawk in the trap. Can't kill raptors, and it is against the rules, that's for sure. Anywho, 5 hawks and 2 owls later, the game warden informed us that was illegal, which we informed him that they were destroying property. The chickens and turkeys, and at the time we looked like a goddamn old McDonald's farm. I mean, we had chickens and turkeys and we had chickens, turkeys, we had 2 peacocks, 3 or 4 geese. Anyway, they come to the determination that that was just a matter of opinion on who was in the wrong. So they gathered up the trap, and told us not to do it again, and let us off with a little bit of a slap on the wrist, but it could have been much worse. Well, hello over there on Twitch. Nice to see you guys. Yeah. We've done some interesting things. Yeah, eagles are definitely getting to be a problem here anyway. Not so much the bald eagle, but man, we had an influx of freaking golden eagles they are huge. You see them damn things sitting down on the ground. And, yeah, that's usually prison. Yeah. It is usually prison time. It was nice being in a small community where we kind of knew everybody, but they took the bait on the whole damaging property, and they informed us that we need to call them next time and inform them and prove to them the damaged property. And then they would do something about it. Well, if you've ever been around wildlife management, their idea of doing something about it is they give you this gigantic frickin', they call it a propane cannon. It's just a boom cannon. And it loads itself up with propane and ignites and it goes boom, and it's supposed to scare off all of these birds. Yeah. It does. I will say it does work. It'll scare off all the birds. Hey, thanks for the ice cream, by the way. It also keeps you up all frickin' night long. A lot of guys use them back home in sunflower fields and stuff like that. But yeah, they were. We've saw probably 3 golden eagles this year on the ground. Quite a few flying, but 3 of them on the ground. And boy, let me tell you, when you drive by them and they're sitting in a ditch eating on a jackrabbit or something, they are some big bitchin' eagles. It's impressive. That's not good when you got vultures sitting on your chimney pipe there. Was Uncle Krusty outside? Did they think he was dead? He does look like he's withering away. You need to feed that boy or something. I don't know. Have I ever seen how the DNR kills coyotes? Well, out here, they use helicopter quite a bit. I don't know. They got a few different ways of getting rid of coyotes, but wow, shoot cyanide into their mouth. Well, that's a harsh way to die. What's wrong, Uncle? Am I picking on you a little too much? He does need to eat more Built Bars. I'll agree with you. That's a big bird there, Smokey. Either that or you're really short. One of the two. I don't know. Haven't met you in person, so I can't tell you. Gives them a heart attack. That's, Of course, I guess when I trapped, I did some not nice things to him, but we had an injection pole that, let me tell you, bleach directly injected into the body, it must do something pretty quick, so. You're 6'5", yeah? Wedge-tail eagle, well, that's a big bird. Well, the biggest reason I wanted to come on tonight, and I suppose I should probably get around to it because I'm almost at my hour, and I told Krusty I'd only take an hour away from him, and he really, really wanted to, come on tonight and show up early and, complain about showing up early like he always does. Anyway. Nail polish remover? Yeah, we just used bleach. Worked well. Ammonia works pretty well too. Ammonia is not nearly as quick, but 22 mag works better. Yeah, on a boomstick. Yeah, PJ, I hear ya. You can get rather inventive. Okay, one more story, and then I'm going to get on to what I actually came on to talk to you about. So it's illegal in South Dakota to use a spotlight, period. Doesn't matter what you're hunting for. It's a little different when I moved out here to Montana, and you can use a spotlight for predators anytime. Not so much back home. And my stepdad got in trouble for spotlighting raccoons. This was back when he was a kid. And he was trapping and skinning and actually got quite a bit of money for a damn coon pelt. Now they're, $5, $10, $15. But he got in trouble for spotlighting coons, so he thought, he figured out that when you spotlight them, they stop moving. So that crazy bastard started spotlighting him, catching him in a freaking fishing net. Then he would throw them in, if I remember correctly, what in the hell did he have? He had a bag of some sort that he would dump them into. And then as kids, they would turn them loose in the old grain bin and hold them in there till morning, and then they would go in and shoot them all in the morning. That was their way around the spotlighting law, evidently. I'm pretty sure it's still harassing wildlife. They could have gotten in trouble for that, but, who cares, right? But, anywho, what I wanted to come on for is one of my sponsors is running a pretty fantastic deal right now. And I wanted to talk about it because I think it's for anybody that has kids or grandkids, this is probably the most important thing that you could do for them. Outside of, making sure that they have food and clothing and a place to live. Many of you are aware that I have a wife that's a public school teacher. And we have our times where we argue a little bit. But for the most part, she is a conservative public school teacher, which is hard to find. But there's a lot of things that aren't necessarily deemed important in the public school arena anymore. So I made it my mission to go out and find someone that could help parents and, parents, kids, and grandparents to help them educate these kids in maybe the direction they're not getting at school. Free ShamWows. Yeah, ShamWows every order. We could. But I don't know if you guys have heard of them. They are the Tuttle Twin books. And we'll kind of talk about them a little bit. They're great books for teaching the values that we used to all learn. And they go everywhere from toddlers all the way up to teenagers. So, and right now, because Veteran Day is coming up, by the way, thank you to all the vets, they're running a 50% off their book sets. You got Christmas coming up. Might be some times where you might not be able to get that fancy toy, or, God forbid the kid doesn't get everything they want, to get them something where they can actually learn. But these Tuttle Twin books, oh, good Lord, scared the hell out of me. Tuttle Twin books are going to be the way to go. As far as teaching your kids some of the things we used to all know and enjoy. So if you head over right now and you put in veteran as the coupon code, you'll get 50% off these books. And I think in the long run, they're going to do your kids a lot better than a lot of the stuff you're going to buy this holiday season. So keep that in mind. Please head over to montanafree.net. You'll see a spot on there that is alternative education. Click on that link. Head over to Tuttle Twins. Get your book order in. I'm going to be ordering probably all 3 sets. So my little man can grow up with them. When everybody's worried about burning books. So, I don't know. Interesting time we live in, that's for sure. I think it wouldn't hurt any of us to get back to where we're teaching our kids, so let's try that. What do you say? Anyway, I am going to get the heck off of here. I'm going to hang out with the family and probably enjoy Uncle Krusty a little bit. Hopefully he's about ready to fire up. I've given him plenty of warning. So I'm going to get out of here, and you all have a good rest of your day, and we will see you probably Friday. We'll try to do an update on Friday. All right? Catch y'all later.